How do we calculate the surface area of a cuboid? Now, in order to do that, the first thing we need to do is make some observations about the solid, a cuboidal solid itself. If you notice that a cuboid is made of all rectangular faces. All the faces of a cuboid are rectangular, and there are a total of 6 faces. These 6 faces are in identical pairs. Face number 1 and face number 2 are identical. Face number 3 and face number 4 are identical, and face number 5 and face number 6 are identical. Now, in order to measure the surface areas, we can consider this to be the length, this to be the breadth, and this to be the height of the cuboid. Doesn't matter which one you call the length or which one you take as the breadth, but in this one, English itself suggests that this be the length, this be the breadth, and this be the height. If we look at this, we will find that the surface area of this face number 1, is length times breadth, which is the surface area of a rectangle, and so too will be the surface area of the bottom face. So let's write it here. Length times breadth. This is the first, and the face number 1, face number 2 is also length times breadth. Then face number 3 is length times height. It is the length. If you remember, we had taken this as the length times the height. So face number 3 will be length times height, and face number 4 will also be length times the height. If we look at face number 5, it is the breadth times the height. Face number 5 is now the breadth times the height, and face number 6 is also the breadth times the height. So the total surface area of this cuboid will be the sum of all of these values. So L into B in algebra can be written as LB, and we have LB plus another LB, plus length times height is written as LH plus LH, and breadth times height is written as BH plus BH. Also, if you have done algebra, you know that LB plus LB can be written as 2 times LB plus 2 times LH plus 2 times BH. And since all of these are taken twice, we can simply put 2 outside the bracket and say 2 times LB plus LH plus BH. Why do we take this 2 outside? It is quite simply that if we actually want to calculate the surface area, we can calculate length times breadth and put it here, length times height and put it here, and breadth times height and put it here. After we add all of them, we simply multiply it by 2. It makes the calculation a little easier.